Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. So this is Tales of the Empire, Season 1, Episode 5, Realization. It's the second episode featuring Bariss Offee and her character arc. She just became an Inquisitor, and so we shall see how this continues. Boot up your Disney Plus catalog and press play now. So I mentioned I really like seeing these types of stories play out. This is one of the only highlights of the Disney Wars era for me, because the rest of it is complete dog shit. Uh, Bad Batch, aka the Omega Show. The Kenobi series was okay. Missed opportunity, in my opinion. And it was a snooze fest. And the Ahsoka series is ultimately disappointing to me, especially Thrawn, and we'll get there, believe me. I got a lot to say about what they did to my boy Thrawn. So this episode opens with Varys' first mission as an Inquisitor. Naturally, they're going to be looking after missing Jedi and whatnot. And that'll be another one of her tests to see if she's really got what it takes to be an Inquisitor. I know Barriss is ultimately a good character, so I'm like, I just knew she wouldn't actually go down that path. Ultimately, I'm glad that the show proved me right, because I know in the books Barriss is a healer, so ultimately she does choose the right path. Like I remember correctly that the Inquisitor that's standing next to her, she gets killed off in the Rebellion cartoon with Space Aladdin. I don't know what planet this is. Another problem I have with Disney Wars, there's no labels on the planets. Can you just please tell me what the planet this is? Like one of the best things about the expanded universe was there's different branches of Star Wars that a lot of people just aren't aware of. That's why I love Star Wars Outlaws so much, because it really just takes the that line Han Solo says in the original film: "Bulky weapons, ancient religions are no match for a good blaster at your side." And it takes that and just makes a whole game around it. People still complain. Unbelievable. You think that type of game would make like would break records, considering, but no. Star Wars fans just can't be satisfied no matter what. Because like you can see the conflict in her now. I think seeing all this carnage is what's really waking her up to how bad the dark side is. That's why I say like you're not always doomed when you start down the dark path. Some characters are, but like I explained with Revan, not always the case. It's not a one-sided thing that the movies try to make it seem like. Someone like Palpatine, yeah, he's power hungry and crazy, but he wants to be power hungry. That's part of the character. I mean, like my thing is like Vader can be redeemed, anyone can be redeemed. Because like the Sith are driven by their passion. Honestly, I can't really say 100% what the Jedi are driven by. Okay, it kind of varies in different eras and whatnot, in my opinion. Like, because you can't say they're driven by passion because they tell Jedi to ignore their feelings and whatnot. Basically, tell them to be monks, even when fine as broad like Padme walking around. Like, can you really blame Anakin for being conflicted? Like, my gosh. Because Anakin ain't the only one that's strayed from the Jedi. Qui Gon, Kenobi had an affair with some Jedi in the U books. Her name was Siri. She died in the Clone Wars, but it's like even in Fallen Order, Trilla attempted to go back to the light, and then that's when Vader showed up and chopped her up. Which is why I kind of laughed when he let Riva live. I'm like, she failed you like multiple times. Like, it should be like nothing more than should have taken her destiny. Should have taken her down at that moment. They tried to make Vader soft all of a sudden, which in that timeline would never happen. Like in that timeline, it should be nothing but pure rage. Like Bariss is just a little. Here it comes. She just pushed the other Inquisitor off a cliff with the Force. So she's already rejecting the Inquisitor ways. So I was really nervous. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna make Bariss Offee really go dark side. So this was nice to see. Very pleased to see that they actually stay true to who she actually is. Because in the next episode, I think we finally see her become a Jedi healer, like she is in the books. So this is very good. This is the type of story I like to see.